turnabout's fair play. Some of the most elite hackers in the world got hacked. The group, known as the Hacking Team, is known for selling surveillance software to governments. Now, they're on the other end of a major security breach. We're joined by CNET Senior Associate Editor Iyaz Akhtar. Iyaz, good to see you today. What do you know about the security breach?
Well, there's about a 400-gigabyte torrent file that's online right now, and it's claiming to be data from the Hacking Team. And as you mentioned, they do sell surveillance software to governments. So this thing has passwords for clients, a client list. It has potentially the source code to the actual software that they use, but this stuff hasn't been verified yet. Also, their Twitter account was hacked, which had a giant link to this file.
Is it damaging to the hackers alone, or is it damaging to the people who've been hacked by the hackers?
Well, the Hacking Team is a private company. What they do is normally, from what we know, illegal. So they're not doing anything wrong. The thing that just happened is that this information that's out there can be really troublesome in the fact that people who can read the code and figure out what they're doing with it could potentially have access to the same tools that governments would have to access all kinds of communications.
And they have said in the past, like, oh, we're not going to sell it to dangerous regimes. But we just showed you the list there of some of the regimes that they, at least according to these files, that they've been selling the software to, the technology to: Kazakhstan, Sudan, Russia, Saudi Arabia, and others. Yeah, how significant is that?
That's a pretty big deal. So the thing is, this company is claiming that some of these are lies, some of this data might not be true, but the thing is, this is going to be investigated flat out to find out if they're dealing with companies that shouldn't, or, excuse me, countries they shouldn't be, because the UN has sanctions against some of these nations. So that's kind of a dangerous thing.